Mr. Chairman, I move that we select Michael Rodriguez as our next county attorney.
Okay, I have a motion by Commissioner Hanson.
I'll second.
And a second by Commissioner Carney.
The search for Flagler County's next attorney is officially over. Yesterday, the Flagler County Commission unanimously voted to hire Michael Rodriguez as the new county attorney, ending months of uncertainty following the retirement announcement of longtime attorney Al Hadid, who steps down August 2nd. For Commissioner Greg Hansen, the choice was clear.
Mr. Chairman, I believe that Mr. Michael Rodriguez packs all the gear. I think he's done everything we need to see done. He's got great experience. I liked his enthusiasm. I think he's if we vote, that's who I'm going to vote for.
Rodriguez, one of two finalists interviewed in a public workshop yesterday, was selected over fellow candidate Marcia Siegel-George. A third candidate, Sean Moylan, who had long been considered the frontrunner, withdrew his name from consideration, citing concerns that his appointment would deepen divisions on the board. Commissioner Kim Carney.
I, too, believe that Mr. Rodriguez would fit the requirements, what we're looking for. I believe that Ms. Marcia is also a great candidate, but for my feel and my gut and the answers to my questions, I would also be prone to vote for Mr. Rodriguez.
Michael Rodriguez introduces himself to Flagler County.
I have been working in local government law in the state of Florida for the last 28 years. I started in county government. I'm a former assistant county attorney for Martin County. I'm also a former assistant county attorney for your neighbor to the south, Volusia County. My specialty in local government law has been in the field of land use and development work, as well as environmental law. I look forward to bringing that experience and bringing that opportunity to Flagler County. I want to return to county work. It's where I started, and it's what I look forward to bringing.
The next step for the county is to negotiate a contract with Rodriguez. Good morning, Flagler County. I'm Rich Carroll. You're listening to Flagler's Morning News on Friday, July 18th.
I'm very grateful that we were successful in our prosecution of the defendant yesterday who received a life sentence.
A Flagler County man learns his sentence in an armed robbery case.
Following a 2-day trial, a Flagler County jury found defendant Quintavis Jordan guilty as charged of robbery with a firearm of a Palm Coast convenience store in April of 2023. Immediately following the verdict, he was sentenced to life in prison as a prison releasee reoffender. State Attorney R.J. Larissa.
This was a prison releasee reoffender who had been released from prison within the last 3 years based on a violent offense and then committed extremely violent offenses in Flagler County. And then as he fled through several counties and wound up in Georgia, committed more violent crimes. I believe there's a string of crimes waiting for him, in other jurisdictions. But getting the life sentence on an offender like this makes everybody much safer. I mean, an individual like this is not going to change their behavior. Like a leper doesn't change their spots, this guy was not going to change his engaging in violent criminal activity, gun violence.
The case was investigated by the Flagler County Sheriff's Office and Kingsland Police Department with assistance from several other law enforcement agencies.
We're very fortunate that we were successful in the prosecution, and the community's much better off with the fact that he's going to die in the state prison system.
For Flagler's Local Morning News, I'm Karen Johnson.
This local news is a service of Flagler County's Toyota dealer, Beaver Toyota in St. Augustine, conveniently located right off I-95 at exit 311.
Over the weekend, deputies handled 701 calls for service, conducted 148 traffic stops, and made 5 arrests.
As we prepare for the weekend, let's take a look back at last weekend's Flagler County crime report. Flagler County Sheriff Rick Staley.
A few of the notable arrests was deputies conducted a traffic stop in West Flagler County, and after the guy stopped, he got out of his car and fled into the wood line. Deputies were able to locate him walking, and he was arrested. Once again, this individual made a dumb decision to run from a traffic stop. Here's the lesson. If you run, we'll find you, catch you, and now go to the Green Roof Inn tired and facing charges from running for law enforcement. In another case, deputies responded to the Hampton Inn and Suites in Palm Coast about a guest that was attempting to break the window of a second-floor room with a hammer. Deputies arrived on scene and the man threw a large metal object at them that he had ripped off the wall, nearly hitting the deputies. He was arrested for aggravated assault. While at the jail, this individual then battered a detention deputy, and now he faces charges on that also. Overall, it was a relatively quiet weekend with only a few incidents.
The weekend is here and there's plenty of family fun to be had in Flagler County. This is Stacy with Fun for Augie Kids.
Head to Trinity Presbyterian Church this Saturday for a community-packed event featuring a rummage sale, a bake sale, and an antique car show by Wheels in Motion. All proceeds support local mission projects, so come shop, snack, and stroll for a great cause. Kids can let their creativity bloom in a hands-on summer class at Art Among the Flowers, where they'll design a fresh floral bouquet using bright seasonal blooms. With guided instruction, each child will arrange their flowers in a colorful vase and learn fun tips for flower care and artistic expression. Join Palm Coast Parks and Recreations for Pedal in the Park, a leisurely bike ride through scenic green spaces where riders of all ages can explore local plants and wildlife. Helmets are required, water is encouraged, and light refreshments await at the finish. For more on these events and others, please visit us on our website at fun4augiekids.com. Have a great weekend.
And now you're up to date on Flagler's Morning News. I'm Rich Carroll.
And now, Mike Lee Show with your WNZF local sports update.
Fall football practice begins in just 10 days, and county teams are gearing up for the season. Coach Matt Forrest and the Matanzas Pirates were in Lake Mary Wednesday for Central Florida Media Day. A playoff team in 2023, the young Pirates squad had growing pains in 2024, finishing 4-6. Forrest brings a seasoned group back for 2025.
I think that's what's going to make the difference this year is just bringing back some experience where they were able to see that playoff team and how they did things. They were able to go through a season ago and kind of take their lumps, and then now they're ready to go and give it their best effort this year.
Joining Forrest were three leaders from last year: receiver and corner Ladarian Baker, lineman KJ Roberts, and safety Cooper May. With them was quarterback Cole Walker, who returns to Flagler County from mainland. Walker understands what's expected of a starting QB.
Being the quarterback, you got to be the most vocal guy. So I think for me, the biggest thing is just being a leader and holding everyone accountable to the standard that our team has.
Both clips courtesy of the Varsity Sports Nation YouTube channel. The Pirates open the season at home against FPC in the 17th Potato Bowl on August 22nd. That game will be live here and on the Flagler Radio YouTube channel, plus the WNZF Facebook page. The first of 10 regular season games on the WNZF Sports Network. This is your home for local sports with updates Mondays and Fridays. From the WNZF Sports Desk, I'm Mike Licio.